What's up? This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible today and Non-Fungible tomorrow, and I do believe that we have another great week. Ethereum is back at 4 digits, and but we did touch some serious 3-digit lows in the weekend. But without further ado, let's look into the market today. Definitely a lot of NFT news today, and according to my title today is actually BurnBAYC. So for those of you who do not know, recently BurnBAYC was actually on Twitter trending, and it was quite alarming for a lot of BAYC holders because you have NFT NYC right now, and you have a fest coming up. So people were kind of concerned what does BurnBAYC means, right? So for those of you, this has nothing to do with burning the token of BAYC, but this has something to do with this. So basically what happened was that yesterday a video was put out on YouTube, okay, just 13 hours ago, and then this video was actually created by Third Eye of Truth on Twitter, okay? So Third Eye of Truth, Philion, basically he walks a supposedly Bored Ape Yacht Club profile pic. It's hexagon, but it is actually not a Bored Ape Yacht Club, profile pic. It's actually a RRBAYC. So basically what happened is that he's rocking this profile pic because he do not believe in the values and also the the brand of BAYC and what they're trying to preach, okay? And to be honest, as a content creator, I want to be very neutral. I'll just give you the facts, okay, for you to do your own research. So basically he 13 hours ago released a video called Bored Ape Nancy Club, okay? Within 13 hours, this video has more than 133,000 views, okay? So that is a lot of views within a short period of time. And also, according to this video, what happened is that this is a result of 100 hours of research, investigative journalism, and insight from experts in the field of arts and internet culture. This investigation started 6 months ago when I first made aware of GordonGarner.com. So according to his video, it is a 1-hour video. I did look at it for half an hour. I think it is an interesting video about the video creator, thinking, he put out a lot of evidence on why Bored Ape Yacht Club is very controversial. Okay, first of all, he put out a lot of evidence in, a lot of symbolism by Bored Ape Yacht Club that was used that he thinks is inappropriate, and a lot of the symbolism is actually in, a lot of meme culture, 4chan culture. And some of these symbolisms are actually deliberate symbolism that have hints of racism and different type of actually really negative things, okay? And so basically definitely worthwhile watching if you're interested to see his point of view. And I will be neutral. I do think that he did provide a lot of insight in terms of the the symbolism and also what it means, and also how negative it is in the space. But definitely I think in the past, this is not the first time where Bored Ape Yacht Club was being, accused of promoting Nazi values, and also about, promoting racism, and also a lot of bad, vibes about it, right? So I have no comment in this video. All I have to say is that the link of this video is in the description below. You want to do your research and understand why, he think that, Bored Ape Yacht Club is like that, and why, he's doing this hashtag BurnBAYC, then definitely check out his video. Okay, yeah, so he has a link below. So anyways, today's market definitely looking positive, much better than before. Pre-market right now, we are positive right now with Nasdaq, with a Nasdaq future with a plus 0.79%. So S&P 500 rises slightly this Friday. And if we look at the crypto market in general, Bitcoin is about 20,000, Ethereum is at 1.1 thousand. So we had this huge rebound, okay? And if you look at the market, sea of green. Personally, I won't trade, in a sea of green, okay? So definitely a few days ago, if you have dollar cost averaging, then it proven to be a good strategy, right? But it's the low here, right? So if you look at on-chain data, so this is crypto market cap, we have a slightly increased back. But if you look at on-chain data, if you look at this in the last in the last 3 days, right? What happened was that when Ethereum dumped in a very low price, right, around $1,085 US, we do see a lot of Ethereum being taken out of exchanges, right? But in the last few days, we now see Ethereum, moving back to exchanges, right? So usually when you do a sea of green, could this be a bull trap where people try to make the market looks positive, and then we have a positive rebound in the traditional equity market? People moving back Ethereum to the market to further dump it or take profit, right? So definitely be careful for that, because if you look at exchange reserve for Ethereum, we are on an upward trend. As you can see, if we look at 1 month, we are on an upward trend. If we look at Bitcoin, exchange reserve in 1 month, Bitcoin is always going downwards, right? But Ethereum is in a different matter, right? So definitely be careful. So moving on, I want to keep these videos short. Expect movement in the NFT market, okay? I think there's gonna be a lot of announcement. Today is actually the first day for the 4th annual NFT industry event, which is the NFT NYC. So if you're on Twitter, definitely the word NFT NYC is something that has been trending a bit. A lot of creators and content creators are at this NFT NYC, and this is definitely a great opportunity for projects maybe like Polygon Studio or for different type of sponsors for this event to announce things related to NFTs, right? All things NFT. So talking about NFT news, I'm not sure if you noticed, but this is from Thread. He has really good daily news update. He was sharing a few days ago that the floor price and volume for CryptoPunk kind of were trading suddenly, right? So some people were speculating it is because Ethereum was cheap back then, around 800 ETH, like a 3-digit ETH, and that's why people are buying OG projects. But it seems like there is another leak, right? So basically what happened was that Yuga Labs has decided to recruit a brand lead for CryptoPunk. Okay, so what happened is that Yuga Lab approached Noah Davis, so Non-Fungible Noah. Okay, so he used to work in Christie's, right? So he was the one responsible for bringing Beepost's historic The First 5,000 Days to auction at Christie's, right? So now this person from a Christie's and a traditional auction art and auction house background is going to be a brand lead for CryptoPunk, and that is why we do see the volume in CryptoPunk trading. Okay, so interesting to see auction house people going to NFTs, and it would be interesting to see how CryptoPunk could be further developed as an IP. Okay. But definitely with the video about Bored Ape Yacht Club and also BurnBAYC Trending, Yuga Labs do maybe have some explaining to do, and it is definitely interesting to see how the community will react to this, right? And I'm not talking about the Bored Ape community, but the community as a whole, people who are not into NFTs, how would they react to this? Because this video is definitely gaining traction with a 133,000 views within just a day. So moving on to our next news today, I want to keep things short. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. Celsius, we've been tracking this. We're saying that if Celsius liquidates, right, it will be very scary because there's a lot of funds, right? So what happened is that Celsius, broke the silence, saying that they would need time to stabilize its liquidity and operation as investor bank to the future proposed a recovery plan. Okay, so what happened was that Celsius is saying that they are now looking for solutions to to kind of mitigate the crash that they might have, and also to mitigate the trading deficit of stake ETH, right? So but at the same time, Bank to the Future is a global online investment platform that allows investors to invest in financial technologies company, said that they are thinking that there's a chance that they could help as well. According to this article, right? They are proposing a recovery plan, but they're saying that this recovery wouldn't just be immediate, right? Because the CEO of this platform saying interesting, and they're using the Hong Kong background as well. So they propose a recovery plan. Okay, so they're saying that the amount got hacked remained resolved 10 years ago, and definitely this would take some time in order to solve the crisis that Celsius is in right now. So this is another we'll have to see if Celsius take up this proposal. And also it does show that people are trying to think of solutions to prevent this huge crash. So talking about crash and DeFi protocol, Solend, for those of you who do not know, is actually the DeFi protocol on Solana. What happened was that they were saying that there was a whale wallet, a wallet that holds huge fund in Solend that is about to be liquidated. And once if that whale becomes liquidated, if Solana drops to a certain price, it would cause a huge crash in the Solend token price, and also it will cause a huge crash in Solana as well, because the whale has to be forced to sell, right? So what happened was that what they did is that they decided to do a vote saying that they want to so according to Solend, if Solana drops in price and the whale gets liquidated, the lending platform may end up with bad debt and swaying the Solana network, right? So they decide to do a proposal saying that, okay, if the people approve that proposal, Solend would reduce the risk to the whale's liquidation process to the market by letting the lending platform access the whale's wallet and letting the liquidations happen over the counter. So interestingly, it really shows that this DeFi protocol, the way it programs it, allows it to have access to a wallet, right? It allows it to have access to the fund being staked on the platform. And and also it was interesting because a lot of the proposals that were voted in favor of this proposal was actually almost like 1.4 million, right? So, but people were saying that this isn't the value or and true spirit of DeFi, right? Because if you have a protocol which is supposed to be decentralized and the issue tokens are hoping to have a decentralized vote, but in the end, if they use this decentralized mechanism to kind of do something centralized, right? Like suddenly taking people as a fund, then it would, go against the idea of decentralization. So I do think that, so they decided to propose a new proposal, saying that they are no longer doing that, but they have other ways to mitigate the risk. So definitely interesting to see this. So that's it for today's news. Nothing much, but keep an eye looking at the floor price and keep an eye on the different type of NFT projects. I'm sure that they're gonna announce something in NFT NYC, and the publicity is definitely gonna bring new eyeballs to NFTs in general. But it will be interesting to see why suddenly, on the day of NFT NYC, you have this documentary or online documentary talking about why Bored Ape Yacht Club could be racist. Okay, so I'm not the judge in this video. You are the judge. The link is in the description link below. You want to check out this documentary about someone who did a investigative journalism on why we should burn BAYC, and also why BAYC, burn BAYC hashtag is trending, then definitely check out Bored Ape Nancy Club, okay? There is a lot of evidence, a lot of content, whether if it's racist or not, you be the judge. I'm just here to provide you daily news updates of what is trending and what is happening in this space, and that's it. So thank you for watching. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, signing out.